Welcome back to Generational Music, ladies and gentlemen. And just what tripa episode ani, but since we are we are in the presence of greatness, to also it episode 1, episode 10, episode 20, because I'm sure this is going to be the best interview and like it so far. And we have Prosper here. Let me tell you something about Prosper. Chiskasi Kamnewan. We met last year, right?
Yes.
Ku Village Lodge at a conference. I didn't know Kutiaja Zo will award on that day. It was just chilled like Wulaziru will award. If it was me, I was going to tell everyone if that could today. But then anyway, not to take a lot from what he's going to say about himself. Let me give this time to Prosper and for him to introduce himself.
My name is Prosper Chikwara. I'm a professional farmer who's optimistic in total transformation through agriculture. I'm in Matebeleland. I'm young, relatively very young. I won't say if I'm married or not. I have to keep my status private.
So
if I'm taken or not.
So with that, guys, this is not Tinder. This is actually serious business. So leave to be comment section. Hey, I will award. Can you win my heart? So anyway, so I want to ask you a few questions or maybe a few pointers. Then you can stress out your thoughts on them. So I want to ask you what you think about the importance of attending seminars and reaching out to other farmers.
I think it's,
okay, thank you.
It's important to do these seminars because this is when you get to connect with other people in the same business that you're doing, which brings opportunities for new clients, opportunities for new tenders, opportunities for new technologies, and even in terms of information. Like I always say to other people that are wanting to venture into any other business, information, the right information is the first capital before money and any other thing. So these seminars would give you that information that you don't get every time and every day, because different minds, different people with different experiences, maybe some of them they've got the same experiences with you. So it is very important for people to come together, think about a certain problem, execute it in different manners while you are there, so that when you are facing the same, you can know what to do because of what you have had or because of what of the information that you have.
Damn, this is so profound. Even I have to watch it again. Yes. So anyway, so I think you talked about sharing ideas on the goings in the industry, and always being on the lookout for new innovations, new products, and trusting the information disseminated by professionals. What do you think on that?
Yeah, new innovation, like innovation technology, it's the only way to go now. Like me, I'm into farming. We are people, they are worried about climate change. They are worried about new pests. They are worried about new diseases. They want to be more efficient. They want to be more like to save time, to save money. And you cannot do that if we're still stuck on our old ways of doing things. Technology is something that we are supposed to harness, not only in agriculture but in every sector or in any other business. You see,
yes.
Yesterday a cameraman would fly a helicopter to shoot an overhead camera, but today someone would just control a drone from you just control a drone using a phone. So this is I would urge the innovation is critical. People should take it very much serious. Especially nowadays, we should be able to get ahead of time.
Exactly.
To also learn from the best in terms of the first world countries. They are doing it. Why can we not do it as well?
from what you were saying, I know someone who uses drones to spray.
Yes.
And this from innovation which came and they took advantage of it. What we need to do is we need to take advantage of the innovations that are in the industry.
Yes.
Some innovations may not have been made for agric, but then you can innovate, you can come up with new ideas from those innovations.
Yes, to make them suit what you're doing.
Exactly.
They save time, they save cost, and if you look at the area that they spray in a short period of time, it's amazing. In Australia, as we speak, they've got a drone that can plant up to 100,000 trees per day.
Wow.
You understand? That is massive. There is no one who can be able to do that. Not even a country you cannot do that. You understand?
Yeah.
But a drone can do that in a space of a day. So if we have an army of those drones, deforestation is something that is in the past. So we must adapt to these innovations, to this technology. We must. Technology is the only way to go nowadays.
Exactly. So how crucial is it to understand how climate change or climate changes are affecting seasonal changes and adjusting with the changes? And I know we should adjust with the changes because we can't be doing the same things. We can't be planting in is it December or November when we know there's some changes. Now it's not raining on the first, because back in the days we used to know that on the 1st of December it's going to rain. But then now it's So what do you think about that? Adjusting with with the seasonal changes and climate change.
We are talking technology. We're just talking about technology now. Climate change. That's what we have, something which is CSA, which is called CSA, which is climate smart agriculture. Climate smart agriculture. We're talking about minimizing the risks or mitigating the risk associated with climate change. Right? People should start adopting technologies that are able to sustain them, or to make them grow, or to make them be profitable, or to make them be in the game from January to December, whether the rainfalls are there or not. You understand? So people would ask, how are you going to be doing that? There are irrigation systems that are smart, that are saving water. We have got a lot of water underground. We have got technologies that can enable us to access that water. We've got greenhouse farming. There's now hydroponics farming. You know, there's quite a lot of technology that people can actually harness to fight climate change in the benefit of food security.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's never too late to dwell into farming. We all know that. But then with this information which was shared to us by Prosper, and believe me when I say this, Prosper knows what he's saying. And if you think literally, research all what you're saying, you'll find out it's all facts. And with that, because of our time and because of it's cold out here, we need to cut this short. But then we will have another interview, which is a 4-1. You might have it might be a call or a Facebook or whatever, but then it's coming, and be prepared for it.
Precision farming is the only way to go nowadays. As you all know that Matabeleland South is one of the driest regions in Zimbabwe.
Currently, the entire farm is sitting on about 40 hectares of land, and we are utilizing approximately 10% of that, which is about 4.5 hectares. And the reason being because in this region we have very unpredictable rainfall patterns and obviously the effects of climate change. So our first goal, before we can increase our production, is to increase our ability to harvest water and to store water.
We have been able to establish a reservoir tank which can hold about 800,000 liters of water. We have as well managed to establish 6 earth ponds that can hold 1.6 million liters per pond. Why am I talking about this? Because you know that Matabeleland South has got a major problem when it comes to water. And the way we recycle our water there, the fresh water will go to our ponds, and the water from our ponds, which has added a little bit value in terms of nutrition, will go to our gardens. This is where we take the office to the field. the book and the pen, the calculators to the field, where everything we do it precisely, where everything we do it with a calculator, where numbers matter, volumes matter, so that we get what we all want to get, which is nutrition per hectare and also yield per hectare.
Hi, my name is Mtosi Mzinaimoyo. I'm from Ulwazi Technologies, and we're currently working with Imbewu family farm, where we are helping them develop monitoring systems for their crops. The satellites will be telling them when to irrigate their crops, and they'll be working with sensors, moisture sensors in the field. We're also helping them develop a private weather station to notify them of extreme events, as we notice that there's an increase in dry spells and hailstorms. So we want to help them protect their crops.
As precise as we are on the production side, we are also that precise on the marketing side. I am the bridge between the farm and your plate.
Right. In the house, in the house, in the house we've got Tatenda Ukama, and he's a farmer, a youth farmer from Chirumanzu. Yes. So, Mr. Tatenda Ukama, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah.
What should I say?
Yeah, kama Tatenda Ukama amfana wechidoko zvake kutamba nevhu ngati indire manyuwa kutamba netove nezvakawanda wanda tichirima tichiita mari semayuthi tichigadzisa nyika chikafu chichiwanda ndozvishomawo zvandingataura pamusoro pano.
So it's something chinofadza kuona kuti as my youth we know kuti ivhu nonzi murimi munhu ivhu ndo nyika. Yeah, tichishanda that mantra handiti. So I have a few subtopics or my statement ekutaura. For the first one, the importance of attending seminars, reaching out to other farmers. Kuti like tichiuya kuma seminar yakaita sanaya, the importance yawo.
Right. My importance ekuuya kuma seminars like yatiri nhasi. Tinodzidza semafarmers tinodzidza through modeling and observations nekuonerawo zviri kuitwa nevamwe. Saka tikauya kunoko ndikasangana nomumwe farmer wandotaura naye anondiudza zvakawanda nezvo zvaari kuita kwaari, ndotoisawo mumusoro mangu ndonoitawo kwandinoenda then ndotosumukira. Saka ndingangoti maimportance ndengoti ndekungoya tichikopa nekuudzawo zvinoita vamwe nekuudzana zvinoita vamwe tichinoona kuti tiri kuita growth here kwatiri kurima kana kuti tiri kudzika kana tiri kudii tichidzidza zvakawanda tichienda mberi.
So far mambosana nemamwe mafama here.
Ndatomboona pata tichiita zvemapepasi kura mapotatoes tatowashanyira
iripo ari kudya arikuita mapotatoes neblender. So anyway, obviously the next statement inongoenderana nezvamataura, because the next statement ingaitaura nezve sharing of ideas and the goings in the industry, kuti zvii zviri kuitika muindustry and all that. Saka the next one that I have is always being on the lookout for new innovations, new products, and trusting the information disseminated by professionals. Saka tiri kuti of course zvino mishonga yaveko kudhara kuma 2010 ausiro yaveko zvino. So as a farmer you should be always on the lookout kuona kuti for example kwakuna na atrazine nanachi, then probably waingoziva kuti kune atrazine, then wozoziva kuna na Stella Star inenge ichiitawo zviri nani nechichi. So what's your take on that? Kuti muri kushandisa here methods manyuwani?
Yeah, sevarimi vanyuwani varimi vechidoko methods manyuwani ndo mamwe atiri kutofambira tichitsvaga tichidii, ndo atiri kutoda kushanda. Toda kuti zvinhu zviite zvinyuwani, tiite modernize farming yedu.
Exactly.
Pakudhara.
So we all know kuti this year meno pane machanges asiri kunzwisika in terms of season. How crucial is it for you to understand how climate changes are affecting seasonal changes and adjusting with the changes? kuti for example ike zvino hatisonyatsoziva kuti kuchanaya rini or kuchanamba kuchitonhora sarini. What do you think or what do you suggest we should do about it?
Climatic changes nekuchinja kwemwaka zvakawanda izvo tinozviona zviri kuitika. Izvo tofanira kuziva kuti macrops edu kana makore ari sure kuti atichidzvara time yakati takutodai plus tafanira kushandisawo mairrigations nezvimwe zvakawanda zvinoenderana nemaclimatic changes.
Exactly. So which crops are you going to grow this season?
This season sezvo tiri kuda kuona growth mudairy farming yatakatanga iyi. This season tiri kutongorwa mapastures nemafodder crops like vana velvet bean kana katambora roads ndo zvimwe zvezvimwe zvatoda kuita this season kunyanya.
Matondodzawo zvimwe zvinyowani. Katambora roads. Ruzviziva here cameraman. Katambora roads. So anyway, it's never too late to dwell in farming. As the youth, we are the future generation. And you know kuti pasina farming hapana chinhu. There's a statement yakambotendera anzi, once in your life you need a doctor and once in your life you need a but every day you need a farmer. So with that in mind, Generational Music, we out.